What's happening? Hopefully everyone's doing well. So I always say it, I'll stick to it. So yeah, quick update video. This will probably be about 15-20 minutes to be honest. I'm literally just gonna have a quick little recap. Go through some bits in terms of some alts. I want to obviously look at the totals again, and yeah, I don't think since last time. Last time we spoke, this flush actually didn't happen. So I'm going to talk about that as well. But yeah, if you can, like, comment, subscribe, and share it about. And yeah, I'll just go straight in. So pretty much, I'm going to start with Bitcoin on the lower time frames. All right. If you've been seeing throughout the week, obviously, in fact, you know what? I'll go with GTO first. JTO. Um, Essentially, I do just think this is just another flat inside of this flat. It is quite interesting though, because if we do just start tumbling down, let's say on the like with the totals, this could be a wave three. So you've got wave one, that could be ABC for a flat. This could be obviously that could even just be a wave four because you've not hit obviously your prior wave one, obviously for invalidation, or you could have a triangle like this and then have one more flush. Personally, I don't think that's the case. With flats, Jesus Christ, my throat's not dry today, but I've just got hiccups. Fuck me. So in terms of like flats, right? Obviously this isn't a flat, and a lot of the time in crypto they don't actually show flats. What it ends up showing is it just ends up showing like a WXY. So this is like just a quick ABC. I know it doesn't look like it, just looks like an A wave. And then you've got another ABC, like a flat inside. So it's like a WXY. So you've got like a W, X, and then another ABC instead of like a five wave move, one, two, three, four, five. It happens a lot of the time in crypto, to be honest, as opposed to actually showing flats. Everywhere else, you don't really get many complex corrections, where in crypto you actually do. So personally, I don't think this low is going to get breached. What is quite interesting though is the total looks pretty much complete after we get one more high. Others and everything else, you can argue for the case that it's actually complete, or this is going absolutely fucking parabolic, to be honest. If you've just got a build up, if you've just got a series of build up of waves, again, I need more PA for this to show out, but yeah, I don't know. Like, it's a lot of the altcoins, a lot of alts do look good, like very, very good. Like they're at the start of a pretty fucking decent rally, to be honest. I'll show and explain a few of my alts as well, some of my picks that I've, been scooping up, but even with like total two as well, like you've got a case, for this obviously being the top one, two, three, four, five. But I just personally, I just don't think it is. I don't think it is. Like again, here you've got ABC, Wave X, and another ABC. Essentially, what I think is going to happen with all of them is you're going to have something like this. So obviously a very strong move. We're just going to literally like a drift of death out of there, but just inverse. All right, let me just invert it. So like essentially here, like yeah, you've come out sharp, but like you've just slowly drifted it out, and then before you even know it, we've had like a slow V reversal out of there. All right, because there's been no other times where we've really bounced hard apart from this, where we've slowly come out of it. This is the only other time since then really where we've just slowly come out of it. This has actually already met the lows again. Even here, you've come down, you've come up, but you've still again met the lows again. Whereas this, it just had loads of choppy waves going all the way out. You can actually see it more with the actual total. But you've just got obviously choppy price action coming out of it. So yeah, I think it's going to be something like this personally. Like we're just going to keep coming out. People are going to think it just still looks corrective. Then all of a sudden it just bursts up. In terms of, do you know what? I'll just do sort of the catch up, and then I'll go more into this. But JTO obviously through the week we've been showing, if you remember me saying, obviously it looks one of my faves, but I did say, look, another complication for the wave too low not being in. And then if obviously you jump to the lower time frames, I am going to try and make this one quick, just because I've not really got that much to talk about, to be honest. Like it's only been a week, and I know we've just had a bit of a decent flush, but yeah, there's not really much going on in the charts, to be honest. It's just quite choppy PA. I know this, again, I really don't like it when wave twos come so close to the bottom, but they happen more in crypto than anything else, so this is what I'm going with. Plus, this has characteristics of a C wave. I also think this as well, ABC, that can literally be a flat or that could just be a zigzag, but again, I don't think this low gets taken and we just keep, again, just drifting straight out of here. JTO is one of my good picks as well, but I'll explain. Obviously, if you showed as well with, What else have we got after this? We'll see if we can find. Yeah, so HNT, helium. We actually showed this a while ago. Obviously, coming down to meet this key swing of support. It was it did actually end up being a precursor for the market as well, which was pretty interesting. But yeah, we've come down to this level now. Personally, I'm scooping shitloads of this up as well. Like we've had literally from peak to high, like we've come up, we've literally rise 700%. Then from the top, obviously to bottom, we fell another 70%. And then we've risen, literally just been up and down. We've done another 200%. And then again, we've done the same. So another 70, 80%. So this, in my opinion, looks great. And again, this is a precursor for, I think, what's going to happen with the market going upwards. This is going to take longer than most because if you remember me saying about the wave counts, the reason why everything's taking longer, alt season's taking longer, everything's taking longer is because the waves are just a lot more thicker now. We had those massive moves coming off the lows from the last couple of cycles. There wasn't, and I am in the camp of the dilution as well. I do sort of understand it, but that's why I do think, honestly, mainly utility is going to be going. Like you're not really going to get, you've had your speculation, and again, some memes are probably still going to pop. You're going to get some shit coins that are going to pop like fart coin and all that shit, right? But again, that's not where the big players are. That's just driven by sort of retard retail that's just pumping up the market. So I do think again this is literally just a flat correction, A, B, C, and then I think we're probably going to get something like this. Literally, again, this is going to take probably a very long time to play out, but again, we've got time. All right, but I do think that 2026 is going to be pretty fucking decent, to be honest. I do think we're going to carry on all the way through 25 and 26. Not with Bitcoin though. Personally, I do think Bitcoin's top does come in April. I do want to quickly mention though about if this isn't the top. So if this isn't the top, I personally do think it is. What could happen is we could have an extended fifth wave again. 1, 2, 3, 4. This could be wave 1, wave 2. That could be 3, 4, and 5, and you could have like an ending diagonal that obviously takes us into late 25. Also, what you could be getting is you could be getting a 1, 2. You could be getting a monster wave 3, another wave 4, and another wave 5 that goes into 2026. Again, these are just alt counts. Personally, I still do think everything just looks perfect for that top to come in roughly around April. All right, but yeah, I do think that alts, even after this, starts coming down, because this is going to take a while to come down, even when we get up here. Like, you're going to be getting something like this. Like, that already is till August. Again, it's probably not going to play out like that. But then you're still going to have chop like this, probably till 2026 while we're up here, while it's distribution. And then, obviously, we're going to start coming down, and that's when everything probably will fall with it. So when you've got your wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, and after the wave's 3 done, you know what happens after that on the, obviously, upside. When you get your 1, 2, 3, what happens when we're in here? That's when obviously alts start going nuts. So it's going to happen on the reverse side as well. This wave 4, alts are going to go mad. We come down, alts probably don't even move. We come down and then we come down again. And then we're going to get an even bigger retrace. That's coming up. Alts are going to be going absolutely fucking parabolic. So I do think alts are going to be going. Honestly, it's just all going to take a lot longer than people are expecting. I've said this many, many, many a times just because of how thick the waves are now and how long and how slow. Like, you need more liquidity to pump this market up, so that's why it's taking so long. But I personally do think we are in for a major flush on everything. Once we've probably done the ABC up here like this, when we get to this point and we do start coming down, honestly, I do think we're in for a flush of, we're going to be getting rid of, like, there's literally so many coins now, it's mental. It's fucking mental. Like, it's just not sustainable. Like, a lot of the money that's in the market now is going to be literally out of 90% of the coins. Personally, I do think, I think a lot of them are just going to die. Like, this is a prime example. I just want to show you. So this is, I still think this has got great tech. It did actually end up getting hacked here. But this is sort of just an example, right? Phantasma, you guys might not know what this is. You can have a little look. It's like a gaming coin. My mate actually bought, my mate, he bought a fair bit. He was up 10x in his bags and he didn't sell a single dime. So, but when you're sort of new to the game, you do stupid shit. But he ended up getting in, I can't remember where he got in, but he got in somewhere. Was it around here? I think it was around here just before this major leg. It was like a 10x he ended up getting. I can't fully remember where he got in. He might have even got in at 40 cents, something around here. I can't remember. But again, stuff like this, you can argue the case. People are going to say, well, it's just simply like it looks like a leading diagonal, if anything, like this. And again, you can argue the case, but like stuff like this, you never know. This has got a very small market cap. Honestly, I think a lot of stuff is going to literally trade like Forex, and I know that sounds mental. I do think a lot of stuff could literally just be range bound and not really do much and not really have the cycles that most cryptos have because there's just not got the liquidity to drive it. Personally, because they're what you would deem as shit coins. So I'm not saying this is a shit coin. I think it's got good tech, but you know what I mean. That's what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, I'll just get literally rid of JTO. I also showed this as well in terms of I personally do think that this is what's going to happen. This is my main count. Again, this could go wrong, but I personally do think this is going to be the main count. You just got a series of 1-2s. Again, these 1-2s are going to play out similar to this. You're rising in a channel, and then obviously you get that burst of a third, and this is where alts normally go nuts. Alts did pop off here, but again, alts have not really. Alts have shocked a lot of people. They've not been like they've not done what most have thought yet, and anybody, there's not one person that has, sort of got it all right. It's been quite interesting. I mean, you've had what is quite ironic about all this. Everyone's like said XRP's fucking dead, but most alts, I don't even think of since even fucking 2020, have even done a 400% move. So like, it's quite interesting. If you'd have just sat in fucking XRP the whole time, you'd have been better off. So it's yeah, it is very interesting. But yeah, again, obviously we showed this on the lower time frames as well with Bitcoin. I'm going to jump into the lower time frames now with Bitcoin. I feel like this video has been all over the place. I've done 2 videos in a week. Well, one video last Friday and obviously one today. But I know, yeah, someone commented as well. I think his name's Danny, saying at least get a fucking drink. And I can't believe you've made 2 videos. I know I can't either, mate, to be honest. Um, but yeah, jumping on lower time frames, obviously this is what we showed. Obviously coming down was expecting that ABC. I'll get rid of this as well. I think I've got, I won't really talk about WIF. We'll go into that. Yeah, JTO, I think this is the same, already going into that. And then yeah, we can just go into this. So again, I think we've got the ABC. We did in fact end up getting this on lower time frame. Look at this beautiful PA in the lower time frame, right? When you go in the 15-minute. So you've literally got a wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, wave 4, wave 5. That is the most beautiful, most simplistic waves of Elliott wave that you're going to get as an impulse. So it's literally perfect. You've even got most of the volume in the third wave. Even on the RSI, I bet you that the high of that third wave is where the peak actually ended up being there. All right, but normally the middle of the third, the middle point is the highest point in the RSI. You actually only end up getting the divergence there, but that may have been 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that was the third wave. It's because you might have got an extended fifth wave as well, and it is also lower time frame. So you only did get one divergence there. Jeez, Christ, I've got hiccups now. I can't fucking win. We did end up getting this B wave up to the resistance. And then obviously we've come back down, and I did mention as well that we're probably going to front run the box as well. All right. Obviously did mention that we could, front run it. All right, come up here and obviously get the choppy PA. Jesus Christ, but we may even front run it as well. We did end up front running it, right? But the thing is, we've ended up front running it, but we have come back into it now. I mean, sorry, we have come into it and obviously tapped it, but I still think there could be some, sort of altercations. You've got an ABC, so that's a standard ABC. Then you've got an A, a B, and a C. That looks like, so this could be a W, so it could still be a double zigzag. So that could be W. This could be wave X. This could be wave A. You could be coming up now for wave B, and then having a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We may sweep this low of liquidity and get these untapped lows. All right, because they've not been swept. All right, we have broken out of this corrective price channel, which is quite interesting, but it's still not sort of the end of the world. You can, even if it is a double zigzag, you don't end up having just the ABC. You actually go to the B waves, both of the B waves. So you connect it to the B waves to the W. Okay, so this is your ABC, so connect one there, and then you also connect one here as well, if it is right. So ABC, so wave W, ABC, this is wave X, and then AB. So I can actually connect, let's say this goes ABC and comes up, right? So that's an A, a B, and a C. So let's just say B wave comes there and then connects that to there. And then again, you could be coming down literally to the midpoint of this channel instead. All right, so you get something like this. Maybe even come for them lows. If we do again come down here, I will be adding to my position. I'm only in literally a Bitcoin long at the moment. I've got, I don't know why my second trade's not showing. Have I moved it? Oh, don't know. Might be because I'm recording, so it's chopping off the. Or is it that? Watch this. What a fucking moron. Jesus Christ. Um, but yeah, I ended up getting in at lows down here, and I will add to my position again down there as well, just 0.5%. Again, I'm building a course at the moment. You'll all fucking love it, to be honest. It's going to be honestly fucking insane. They're teaching you absolutely everything in terms of psychology, Elliott Wave, how to trade, how I trade, what I do on a daily basis, sort of how to make it, etc. But yeah, it's not coming out for a good few months. I'm still in the works of it. But yeah, essentially, I do think we've got something like this. Now, there is a chance that we end up making a flat, like I did show obviously here. So you've got obviously your alt count, so ABC, so that's W, wave X, and then wave A, obviously wave A down here. Sorry, wave X would have actually been there. I actually thought wave X could have been there, and then an A, B, C, but yeah, that's wave X now because we made a flat, and then an A, B, C coming down here. Now we could end up, like I've showed here, end up getting like some sort of flat. I showed a running flat because that looks like it could be that, but you could be getting, let's say like a wave A, obviously wave B, and then a wave C, something like that with 5 waves. Or if you do come back down, you're probably going to sweep these lows. You may, even if we are aggressive, overshoot that, sweep these lows as well, and then obviously come back up, and then you're looking for like a retest of this region. We're either going to get like a full-blown reversal straight out of there, in my opinion, or again, you're going to get that sort of drift of death, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then you're just going to keep coming up. Personally, in my opinion, I do not think that we're going to be breaking down from these lows. I just don't. I hate how low that this wave 2 is, and we've come here. I honestly absolutely hate it. There is actually a count where I've shown that this, that I've seen that this actually could be the high, because you could have a series of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s, and then you could have A, B, C, and sorry, that could be wave A, that could be wave C. Sorry, wave A, wave B, wave C, and then that's actually 5 waves, and it's not even truncated, because that's the high of wave 4. If that makes sense. So you've got like wave A, wave B, and wave C, and then you've come up, so it's not even truncated. It's just not made an orthodox high because of that's the high of wave B of an expanded flat. Hopefully that makes sense. Wave A, wave B, wave C. All right, so then this could literally just be wave A, wave B, wave C, wave X, and then another A, B, C, or that does look like a flat. So that could literally be wave A, wave B, and then wave C of a flat. I hate, again, how low this has come, but we have literally just come straight into, a perfect level. Like, it's literally a perfect level to come back to be honest. You can even stretch it all the way out here. Like, it's a great level to come back to and tap, and obviously we've got 9 waves straight off the bat. I honestly do not think that this low gets taken. It makes sense for this low to get swept, and this low pretty much near enough equal lows. They're not equal lows, but pretty much it does make sense. But the way that this is ranging, this is not impulsive to the downside, and I can't imagine this now just keep breaking down. I've just not really seen that structure before, I don't think. The way that a lot of altcoins look as well, a lot of them do look pretty decent. All right, I'm going to go through some alts now as well, but in terms of really what alts I've been buying, I've been buying XRP. I personally think XRP looks decent. Even this, I think this is again, we've come down. This actually could just be a series of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then I've seen shit like this just fall. But again, I personally don't think it's the case. This could just be literally a wave 1, wave 2. I don't really like how short it is, but because we've come from such a, sort of bullish move and a bit, 30, 40% candle? Jesus, 60%. Wow. Um, Again, this could literally just be doing the drift of death. We come down because when I showed before the totals on Bitcoin, when it had that massive large move back in 2018, I think it's 2018, 2019, 2019, yeah, we slammed down, and then obviously we came up and we literally just did something like this, created a series of 1-2s, and then literally just bursted off. All right, because the 1-2 of the first 1-2, then the precursors after it, can't be like one and then like a wave two like that, because again, it just doesn't have the right look. So if you do get something like this, then you're going to get, you know what I mean, something like that. So, but yeah, XRP, JTO, HNT, Hype, Link, Solana, CRV, Doge. I've even been liking ADA and Algo, to be honest. Again, this is what I'm saying with alts. Like, essentially, you've just got your wave one, and you've got an A, B. That could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, it could either be an ending diagonal, like I've shown with a few different ones, like that, or it's literally just 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, and then you've come up some sort of range play, ABC, well, an ABC, then 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. All right, and then again, you've come for a 1, 2. So are we going to get something like this with ADA? Wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, and we're going to get something like this into 26, 27? We probably are, in my opinion. This is why I'm quite interested in ADA at these levels, to be honest. I just think it's pretty decent. You can get an ADA here. You can literally risk, you're risking half of your bag to literally make, honestly, what's probably going to be a 3,000% move. So, yeah. And again, Algo is literally shaping up the exact same, which is quite interesting because it's not even really that much of a large cap. And you've not even had an impulse from the lows from here. So this is like wave one, wave two, wave one, wave two. This could also be wave 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, and literally just be an A, B, C correction. So I also need to watch out for that as well. Literally, we could, like I've shown before, only have that one last move on alts, and then literally everything could die. This is what is quite interesting. It's so hit and miss at the moment, and I'm not going with the massive altcoin season, we're never going to get one again. That's a crock of shit, honestly. Like, you want everyone to be saying that. But yeah, XRP, JTO, HNT, what else have we been buying? Hype, Link, Solana. I even like Sol. Again, I fucking hate how this is literally printed 5 waves. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is your 5th wave. And then that all goes there like that. But personally, I think this could be extended. We just really need to bounce from this level. Take this low out. Honestly, the top of Sol might even be in, to be honest. And you've literally just got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This could be A, B, C, D, E, and then 5, and then wave 4, then wave 5. And then you're just going to get an A, B, C up, and then Sol is literally just dead for the next few years. Sol might be over though, whilst everything else runs. Again, you don't know. I know I'm not really telling you what I am showing you what I think and stuff like that. I hate going this could happen, that, and this, because then it's just like in a few months I could just be like, oh look, I got this right, X, Y, Z. But guys, I hate doing that, so that's not me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. It's all speculation at the end of the day, and you just try and do your best in terms of what you see. But personally, if this is a 1-2, I really again hate how low this has come, because it just really is not showing a wave 1 and a wave 2. So if this does just keep breaking down, then I'm fine with Sol being the top end. We just need to break that low. But yeah, we'll sort of see. But hopefully you've got wave 1, wave 2 again. You're going to get like sort of the drift of death. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, wave 4, wave 5. You might even get another 1-2. And then again, we've got the real move. Again, you sort of never know at the moment. It's quite interesting. I was actually not going to make this video just because there's a lot of different ways that all this shit can play out. But yeah, I just thought may as well get it done, I suppose. But yeah, Solana, CRV, I even think looks decent. What is quite interesting is I think it's probably just impulsive from this low. This might not even be the bottom, because you could have a series of 1-2s, and then this could actually be a flat. So you could have actually had an A, a B, and a C, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is quite interesting. And then this actually end up being the actual low, and then this is your wave 1, and this is your wave 2. I do think that this is an impulse from the low, personally. Yeah, I do. I do think it's an impulse from the low. It's just, oh, mate, if this is even just an ABC upwards, and again, this is going to start dying. It's fucking. Again, I'm not going to put fear into you guys, but I'm just showing you telling you what I see, and I'll get into the totals in a second. I even quite like Doge, believe it or not. This is going to be like, whoa, you actually like Doge. Imagine if this is literally the low from here, or even here. 1, 2, 1 2, 1 2, 3, 4 5, 4 5, and we're literally off for the next couple of years up to about fucking $5. No, it sounds mental, but the Department of Government Efficiency, and it like it's sort of a free take, so I've started scooping up Doge as well. All right. Again, ADA, Algo, a bit of ETH, believe it or not, Ondo and Sui. Just because Sui, I like the tech and I think it can do really well. And if it is a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Again, we literally could be shaping up what I've just shown on ADA, that 1-2, that 1-2, that 3, and that 3,000% move. 1-2, 1-2, all the way up. Again, with ETH. ETH hasn't even run yet. Most of the people you know aren't even in the fucking markets yet. It's getting dragged out so much longer than people think. But the thing is, what's quite fucking funny about all this stuff is, it all gets dragged out for so long. This to me makes perfect sense, right? This is, do you know what I'm gonna say? You've stuck around for 25 minutes. You're getting the good stuff. Personally, what makes the most sense to me is everything is ready, like even Doge, ADA, everything for have 1-2, 1-2, right? Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, wave 4, wave 5. Now this looks fucking mental. I know, I get that, right? I'm not saying it's going to go like that because that just looks absolutely fucking ridiculous, right? Maybe not that high. Because it's going to take so long, it's going to grab everybody, fucking your postman, everyone into the markets, right? Now, once everyone's into the markets, it takes years for it to fucking grind up. Everybody's up near the highs. How fast have you seen it just drop? It can literally just drop 80% in the matter of, because there's so much built up leverage. People can be up for so long, for years, and it just get wiped out in the space of a month. And I personally do think that is going to be what's probably going to happen, to be honest. Like a lot of these charts just are not done yet. They're just not done. The top's nowhere near to be in. What is quite interesting, like I've shown before, is Bitcoin. Is the Bitcoin top in? No. Is this just going to be, sort of 5 waves? Personally, I do think it is. And then we have obviously got that pullback on Bitcoin, and that's when alts are really going to fucking run. Because people can say, yeah, dilution. And I do, again, agree with dilution. But when this is up here, and this is literally multi-trillion dollar, literally just in Bitcoin, a lot of that money is, most of it's just going to be flooded into altcoins. That's where most of the money is going to come. Most of it is going to come from rotation. Yes, a lot of it is going to come from obviously new buyers, new retail, but I do think a lot of it is going to be coming from rotation from Bitcoin because it is such a high $1 trillion market cap. I think it'll probably be about 4 trillion by the time it gets to about 170 grand, I think. What's even just the total? Yeah, 3 trillion. So you're probably looking at 4 just in Bitcoin by the time you get to the high, something like that. But yeah, that's essentially just it, really. Vine has pretty much just died. Been out of this for quite some time once we broke the second low down here. As mentioned, and then Trump as well. Again, these will have their day again. But yeah, if you can like, comment, subscribe, share it about. I just want to make sure, 1 second. To be honest, yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else, and I had a little look at my little thing that I make before I do these videos. But like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share it about. It's been a pleasure. These will be every week. I'm going to be a lot more consistent. I need to be. All right. But yeah, also on the giveaway, you need to comment on this post on Twitter. Just comment bullish. That's all you need to comment. Just comment bullish. When I put it on Twitter, like I do, and I just put, look, new YouTube video, blah, 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 XYZ, literally just comment bullish, and yeah, you'll get another entry into the giveaway. Some people have got a fair few entries over the last, like, six months, roughly, and it will be pretty fucking decent as well. Plus, there's going to be something in terms of whoever wins. Yeah, I don't want to go into it too much, but literally a fair bit anyway in terms of getting a lot of time for free on the old course. But yeah, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share it about. Message me on Twitter if you've got any questions, just as always. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You can leave feedback as well. Fuck me, under 30 minutes. None of them are exceeding 30 minutes anymore. That's it. I'm fucking done. But yeah, comment bullish on the Twitter, not the YouTube video, on the Twitter fucking hell. When I post it on Twitter. You'll see it anyway, because that's how most of you see all that shit. But yeah, peace. It's been a pleasure. In fact, you know what, just very quickly. But yeah, the reason why it's quite a short one and I've not really spoke about too much today is because there's just not much. Like there's just not that much to talk about. It's been quite soon. Hopefully this is just a series of 1-2s with a lot of them, just very quickly actually. Again, just like 1-2s, JTO, 1-2s, XRP, hopefully 1-2, Litecoin, obviously like a flat 1-2, and we're just going to hopefully just keep drifting out of here. Hopefully we don't break these lows. If we do, then we do. Um, but yeah, again, hopefully a lot of these series are just 1-2s. What else was I going to show? I actually had another one. Yeah, just a lot of them. Hopefully, it's just a series of 1-2s and we're going to be out of here. Personally, I do think it is, and I think this is a great buying opportunity. 30 minutes and 9 seconds. That's it. I'm done. Peace.